Amazon has been in the news a lot lately for its various scandals, from their questionable treatment of their employees to their involvement in the CIA's drone program. There's a lot to discuss when it comes to Amazon's past. In this video, we'll be taking a look at some of Amazon's biggest scandals. We'll be discussing everything in detail, some of which you may have never heard about before. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. Welcome to the Lightning Rod channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos. Amazon. There's no need to introduce this company. Everybody is familiar with Amazon since it's a popular online marketplace where sellers and consumers may interact with one another. Not everyone is aware that Amazon also owns the Amazon Game Studio, the cloud storage software Amazon Drive, and the comprehensive cloud platform Amazon Web Services, or AWS, which is utilized by a large number of technology firms throughout the world. But when it comes to Amazon, there's no such thing as a sure thing. The company has been embroiled in scandal after scandal, and it seems like there's no end in sight. Amazon has made headlines for all the wrong reasons, but what exactly are these scandals and how did they come about? We'll take a look at some of Amazon's biggest scandals to date. From their shady business practices to their mistreatment of workers, we'll explore what has made this company one of the most controversial around. So without any further ado, let's take a look at Amazon's biggest scandals. Mistreatment of employees. Amazon, being the largest firm in the world, has a tremendous impact on economies throughout the world. It also employs between 500,000 and 1 million people, and how it treats them is an important consideration. We'll mention some of the most serious human rights violations with their labor that Amazon has either directly or indirectly contributed to. Let's start with the health concerns of employees. In the United States, Amazon posed a threat to the health of its employees. There are over 20,000 cases of COVID-19 among Amazon employees throughout the outbreak. In addition, over the course of the pandemic, warehouse workers had expressed worries that Amazon is not taking necessary safeguards, which lawmakers confirmed during an unexpected visit to an Amazon location. In addition, reveal at the Center for Investigative Reporting's analysis of accident statistics showed that Amazon warehouses had injury rates that were more than double the industry average, which is partially attributable to aggressive production targets. Not only this, Amazon also puts the lives of its supply chain employees in danger. Amazon had a restricted substances list, or RSL, of prohibited or restricted substances to safeguard customers from harmful exposures to some items. However, it didn't include electronics or clothing. Amazon didn't disclose which hazardous substances were permitted in their electronics or clothing supply chain, increasing the risk of exposure for both workers and customers. Amazon was not doing enough to ensure the safety of its workforce, since no product it manufactured had a manufacturing restricted substances list, or MRSL. In order to prevent any trouble due to their Human Violation Act, employees at Amazon were being silenced by the company. According to the National Labor Relations Board, Amazon wrongfully terminated a warehouse worker who had complained about unsafe working conditions. Many Amazon workers who were advocating for better health and safety conditions at the workplace were terminated during the pandemic. The right to a safe and healthy workplace is a basic human right, and it's violated when workers are threatened or fired for speaking out about hazards in the workplace. Even during the pandemic conditions, Amazon didn't stop troubling their employees. Call center employees at some Amazon Ring facilities have no choice but to sleep on the job. NBC News stated that after workers in the Philippines spoke out about their appalling working circumstances, such as being forced to sleep on the job, their condition got worse. Many employees had reported to the contact center despite showing signs of the pandemic, since their requests to work remotely have been refused. People are scared because we don't know who has it and who doesn't have it, an Amazon Ring contractor said. But people don't have a choice because it's either you'll be infected or you will die of starvation. In addition to several human violation acts, Amazon is known for pushing back against unionization. According to reports, Amazon had fired several workers who were organizing their co-workers at the time of their termination and had made Whole Foods supervisors watch anti-union training videos. And Amazon doesn't stop there. According to Vice, Amazon utilizes social media to follow environmental activism and social movements in Europe including Greenpeace and Fridays for Future, environmental campaigner Greta Thunberg's worldwide climate strike movement, and views these groups as a danger to its operations. Bernie Sanders strikes back at Amazon for underpaying their employees. Besides mistreating employees, Amazon was also accused of underpaying them. Let's begin with the facts. Employees at Amazon, owned by the then richest man on the planet, Jeff Bezos, were struggling to make ends meet across the country due to their low earnings. Due to low wages, thousands of Amazon workers must rely on government programs like SNAP, Medicaid, and public housing. The typical salary at Amazon was $28,446, which is 9% lower than the average for the industry and much lower than the federal poverty line in the United States. Our research suggests that many Amazon employees were actually temps or independent contractors who earned much less than the company's average wage. While all of this was happening, Sanders, an outspoken advocate for America's working class, came up to speak out against Amazon, and he sent an email to his supporters asking them to unite against the company, which he accused of paying its workers poor wages while its CEO and founder amassed unprecedented wealth. The email claimed that Amazon was motivated by greed, which seems to have no end, and it urged recipients to sign a petition pressuring Bezos to better the working conditions at the company and raise wages. The petition was already signed by over 120,000 people and has widespread online support. Sanders has also asked for feedback from Amazon employees who needed public assistance such as food stamps, Medicaid, or subsidized housing to make ends meet. In regards to Amazon, it's not just the low wages that are a cause for alarm. There have been reports of extremely distressing working conditions at Amazon and contractor-run fulfillment sites. The National Council for Occupational Safety and Health ranks Amazon warehouses among the top 10 most dangerous workplaces in the United States. Tax avoidance. Amazon didn't just limit itself to human violation and pay wages. It was also involved in taxation matters. Amazon's practice of avoiding taxation, especially in the UK, was perhaps the most serious of these issues. In 2012, it was revealed that the company had revenues of almost £3.3 billion, but had not paid any corporate tax. As a result, authorities were looking into the matter. Despite the company's subsequent agreement to pay corporate tax, allegations of tax avoidance surfaced again in 2017 when it was revealed that Amazon had paid just €16.5 million or £15 million in taxes on 2016 European revenues of €21.6 billion or £19.5 billion reported through Luxembourg. Despite a year-over-year increase in sales from £946 million to £1.46 billion, the company's reported UK corporation tax payment dropped by half from £15 million to £7.4 million in 2016. Whereas a spokesperson said that Amazon pays all the taxes that are required in every country where it operates. Elimination of competing goods. Last but not least, Amazon has another scandal which is related to its competitors. The online store had upset the apple cart when it came to the goods sold by its rivals, which some may view as petty, while others may see it as smart business. Certainly, competition from Apple TV and Google Chromecast led to Amazon prohibiting the sale of both gadgets in October 2015. Amazon claimed this was done to avoid any consumer misunderstanding, as Apple and Google devices did not and do not support the Amazon Video service. Some others thought that Amazon was trying to kill off the sales of competing gadgets by not making an app for them. Even though Amazon introduced its Amazon Video app for Apple TV in December 2017, the company hasn't brought back its Chromecast devices or Apple TV. In addition to this, there have been similar incidents with other Google devices, such as the Pixel phones and the smart technology from Google's subsidiary Nest, which competes with Amazon's Echo.